All right, so for tonight, we're going to take our equations one step farther, and we are going to start to see two variables tonight. And the nice thing is we're going to keep those variables the same for you. And what's going to happen for tonight's setup is we're going to have one variable in front of the equal sign, and we'll have one variable after the equal sign. Your job's still the same. Okay, our goal is to still figure out what is p equal to. Okay, and so all of those rules that we've been practicing here lately, okay, inverse, all right, make sure we do the inverse, apply the rule to both sides, okay, those kind of things we want to make sure we are still continuing to follow here. All right, just because we've increased our equation size, that doesn't mean our rules are going to change. Okay, so again, we start off the bat looking for like terms. Again, we got a couple options here. We got 16 and 44, and actually, we also have our variable terms here that we could start with. Remember, as we discuss in class today, it does not matter which set of like terms that you start with, as long as we take care of like terms first. Okay, like terms first. So I see a minus 16, so I'm going to choose to start with plus 16. Okay, I'm using my inverse. Inverse to minus 16 is to add 16. I need to apply that rule to both sides. Okay, so in front of the equal sign now, those are going to cancel each other out. So now we just have 4p. After the equal sign, we have 16p plus 60. Okay, plus 60. We still have like terms to do here. All right, so we have two steps now when it comes to this like terms. And so we got to get our p's grouped together. Again, we have a couple choices. We're either going to bring the 4p to this side, or we're going to bring the 16 back to in front of the equal sign. Basically, a nice way to look at that is we want to get all of our number terms on one side of equals. We want to get all of our variable terms on the other side of equals. Okay? Inverse is to subtract 16p. So 4 minus 16, we have negative 12p here. And after the equal sign now, we have a 60. Because again, we got to apply our rule to both sides. Okay, so again, the important thing here, like terms has to come first. We need to take care of all addition and subtraction signs in the beginning. Okay, if you notice, I had to take care of this subtraction sign. We still had a plus sign we needed to worry about. Okay, so we should be taking care of all addition and subtraction first. Now we get to the end here. We got one more step. We still got to determine p. We got 12 times p. So our inverse would be to divide by negative 12. All right, and then we're going to divide by negative 12 as well. P equals negative 5. Okay, p equals negative 5. Remember these first two steps up here, you can have those flipped around. If you want to take care of your variable terms first, we could have done that up here, and then we could have dealt with our 16 and 44. So these two steps could be reversed. But again, as long as we're taking care of all the addition and subtraction signs within our first couple steps, that's what we want to make sure we take care of. Okay? All right, let's look at another. 45 minus 5k equals 8, 2k minus 11. Again, always be prepared for the d-prop. Start with your parentheses here. Get this cleaned up. 16, 8 times 2 is 16k. 8 times 11 is 88. All right, we're going to, again, start with our like terms. Okay, our goal is still to start with our like terms up here. Just to give you a little bit different perspective, I want to go ahead and group our variable terms together first this time. So I am going to, it appears it would be easier to add 5k to both sides. So this cancels, so we're left with a 45 in front of the equal sign, 21k minus 88. Again, there's not really a wrong answer here. We could have used 16 on both sides, but that's completely up to you. I have all my k's grouped together here, so now I would do my inverse and add 88 to both sides. $13, 1,233 equals 21k. And again, once we got down here, this may look more like the traditional two-step problems that we did all of last week. So maybe it would be a good idea to start with the variable terms. Divide both sides by 21. Remember, this is our new notation. If we want to, we can just write one big division sign by 21. So this will cancel on this side, leaving us with k, and 133 divided by 21, 626, 7, 3, 7, oh good, 6.3 repeating. 6.3 repeating. All right, and remember, not everything works out perfect. Sometimes we get ugly answers. All right, so do the best you can tonight, and as always, bring any questions to class tomorrow. Have a good night.